have been watching that incredibly dangerous work underway on the ground tonight. We know Governor Newsom announcing today he is increasing the National Guard presence to more than 1,600 service members to assist. That is doubling CalGuard boots on the ground, mobilizing more than 12,000 first responders engaged. Now, California not only fighting the fire, but also battling looting, price gouging, and insurance companies themselves. With homes and businesses destroyed, some predators are moving in. LA officials confirming that there have been several arrests for looting so far. And we are monitoring listing agents and businesses raising rents and preying on displaced families already. And insurance companies who had been dropping fire insurance policies for homeowners for years before this happened, leaving them completely vulnerable to this disaster. Well, now the state is banning insurance companies from canceling or not renewing policies for homeowners affected by the wildfires for 1 year. And NewsNation's Mills Hayes has those details. Mills, what can you tell us?
Well, Natasha, more help from California's National Guard is on the way today, as you say, on top of the thousands of first responders that are already on the scene. California Governor Gavin Newsom announced today that the state is doubling the amount of National Guard troops on the ground, now up to nearly 1,700 boots on the ground. The governor stepping up National Guard help as residents face a serious threat from looters.
Some people say, well, it's a nonviolent crime. It's a despicable crime, and you're going to go to jail. Bottom line, period, exclamation point.
Police have arrested more than 22 people on suspicion of looting already. Now, another concern, price gouging, which is illegal during a state of emergency. Today, California Attorney General Rob Bonta also warned about scammers and that price gouging I mentioned, warning that it's a crime punishable up to 1 year in jail. And if looters, scammers, and price gougers weren't enough, many residents are fighting another fight with insurance companies.
The real criminals are the insurance companies. The insurance companies did not take care of anyone in our neighborhood. They do not have a history of taking care of people in that way. They pulled out of the state. They abandoned us. We're left here to pick up the pieces, and it's heartbreaking and infuriating.
1,600 residents of the Pacific Palisades had their insurance canceled last July by State Farm. That is 70% of the company's total policies in the area. And while the state has recently implemented a moratorium on cancellations following the fire, this may not be enough to help those who have already had their plans canceled months ago. Many of those people are hoping that FEMA will come through for them. And it's not just California. A Senate report found that insurance companies were dropping people across the country in Iowa, Mississippi, Alabama, the Californias, and New England states as well, due to changing weather patterns, leaving thousands of Americans without insurance. Insurance experts say that the problem is that insurance companies can't make money in some of these places because the risk is too high and they won't be able to profit. Natasha?
What a situation. Mills Hayes tracking that for us tonight. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.